Hi teacher, in this video I'm going to talk about my favorite TV series, The Walking Dead. I will discuss some interesting things, its main characters, its plot, and more. Well, let's begin. To begin, I will give a brief review of the series. The Walking Dead is an American post-apocalyptic drama television series that premiered on October 31st, 2010 on the cable network AMC. It was initially developed by Frank Darabont and is based on the comic book series created by Robert Kirkman. His show ran for 11 seasons and concluded in 2022 with a total of 177 episodes. At its peak, it became one of the most watched cable television series in the United States and gained massive international popularity. Plot twist in the story. The story begins when Rick Grimes, a sheriff deputy from Kentucky, wakes up from a coma after being shot in the line of duty. His son discovers that the world has collapsed due to a global outbreak that had turned most of the population into walkers, reanimated corpses that feed on the living. Rick searches for his wife Lori and his son Carl, eventually finding them in a survivor camp near Atlanta. From that point forward, the series follows Rick and a group of survivors as they struggle to stay alive in the world dominated by chaos. As the seasons progress, the narrative evolves. In the early seasons, the focus is on basic survival, food, shelter, and protection from walkers. Later, the primary threat shifts from zombies to hostile human groups who create authoritarian systems of control. Eventually, the story explores the rebuilding of the structured communities with laws, trade systems, and social hierarchies. The series deeply examines themes such as morality without law, leadership under extreme pressure, trauma, loss, and psychological transformation of individuals in catastrophic circumstances. Characters and psychological evolution. Red Grimes evolved from a principled lawman into a hardened leader willing to make brutal decisions to protect his people. Carol Pollicher transformed from a vulnerable victim of domestic abuse into a strategic and emotionally resilient survivor. Daryl Dixon, a character created specifically for the television adaptation, grows from a solitary outsider into a central emotional pillar of the group. Negan stands out as one of the most complex antagonists, combining cruelty with charisma, raising questions about redemption and justice. Unexpected character deaths and dramatic personality changes contribute to the show's constant tension and unpredictability. Filming locations. Most of the series was filmed in the state of Georgia, particularly in Atlanta. In Senoia, a permanent set was built to represent the fictional Alexandria community. Georgia was selected due to significant tax incentives for film and television productions, which helped sustain the long-running production. Seasons. The series consists of 11 seasons, but seasons 4 through 6 marked the peak of these global ratings and cultural impact. The franchise expanded into multiple spin-offs. Fear the Walking Dead focuses on the early days of the outbreak in a different region. The Walking Dead World Beyond centers on the first generation race after the apocalypse. The Walking Dead Dead City continues the story of Maggie and Negan in New York City. The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon follows Daryl's journey in France. The Walking Dead The Ones Who Live expand on Rick and Michonne's storyline. While categorized as horror post-apocalyptic drama, the series functions as a sociological exploration of civilization's collapse and reconstruction. It combines graphic violence, emotional depth, and moral dilemmas to portray how society reorganizes itself after catastrophic breakdown. What makes the series most interesting? It suggests that humans, not zombies, are the true threat in extreme conditions. It redefines the concept of family and community in a collapsed world. It portrays different political and social systems emerging after societal collapse. It maintained cultural relevance for over a decade. The Walking Dead is not merely a story about surviving zombies, it is a complex narrative about humanity under extreme pressure, through loss, conflict, and evolving leadership. The series questions what truly means to remain human when the world as you know it no longer exists. That's all, teacher. Thank you for watching and for your attention.